Hello, my name is Anthony. Today I'm going to show you how to do some web design using Google Sites. First, let's go to our PitCC Moodle account so that we can look at the instructions provided. These instructions might change from semester to semester, so make sure you review your instructions as you're completing the assignment. Now let's go to our Google Drive, and from there let's click on New. Let's scroll down to More, and let's open up Google Sites. When Google Sites opens, let's go ahead and name the website. A good naming scheme will be Tech Website by your first name, last initial, and then put which semester you're in. We'll go ahead and click Publish so that we know everything is updated and ready to go. Now from there, we're going to go back over to the instructions. We're going to name the first page Technology Highlights. So we'll go ahead and just paste that text in right there and reformat it as a title. We're going to go ahead and change the properties of this home page to also say Technology Highlights. Now let's add another page. This one's going to be Troubleshooting Technology. So we'll just copy and paste that. And it's automatically going to create the title of the page for us. We're going to reposition the title though so that it's all, the words aren't broken into multiple lines. So that looks good like that. Let's add another page. This one's going to be called Technology in Society. So we'll copy that and paste it. Cool, yeah, that looks good. Okay, now we can just drag and drop our web pages to put them in a different order. So we want Technology Highlights, and then Troubleshooting Technology, and then Technology in Society. Alright, so first page we're going to add, oh, that's not the first page. Let me scroll back up. First page is going to be a summary. So we're going to summarize 5 main ideas of the chapter. Alright, so let's just go ahead and copy this and take it over here and put it as a header. So we'll paste that in. We'll change it to heading. Go ahead and center it. That'll look better on the web page. I'm actually going to rename this Summarize the Chapter. Let's spell summarize right. Actually, let's do Summarize Chapter, and we'll do 1 for this one. So this will be like the first topic. We're going to do emphasis 2 for the background just to kind of split that section up. Let's add our text box so we can put our summary in there. It's going to be, again, it's going to be a 100-word summary for the first of 5 topics in the chapter. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and just get all of our placeholders. So let's just copy and paste that text in there. Let's change that to a 2, so that'll be the second topic. Let's add another text box and then paste that text in there. Oh, let's get them dividers. The dividers are hard to see right now because they're not colored, but it's kind of nice when you're actually looking at your website to have the different sections divided with that little line. It's small, but it makes a big difference when a user is coming to your site to actually read material or look for information. Alright, so we're going to have our 5 topics like that, and let's go ahead and copy this out and take it to Word so that we can look to see how much 100 words actually is. So we make sure we have the word count correct. So let's open up a Word document. There we go, Word, and then we'll just paste that in. And let me get this spelling correct. Alright, now let's just put sample text and copy and paste that a bunch of times to where in the bottom left you'll see the word count going up. We're at like 50 words right there, so we can just copy and paste this again, and that'll give us our 100 words. Now we can take our 100-word text after we type it up, doing research and everything, type up a 100-word summary of the first topic in chapter 1. We'll paste it into our website so that we know that's at least 100 words. You'll do that for the remaining 4 topics from chapter 1. So that should be a total of at least 500 words for your summaries. Alright, now that we got our summaries in there, we're going to, let me go ahead and change this so that it's not too confusing. We want it to be all the right topics from the chapter. Alright, there we go. Now, let's go back to the assignment. We're going to state at least 3 things you learned from the chapter. And this needs to be in a bulleted list format. So, to be able to do that, what we're going to do is go ahead and copy this for our heading. We'll paste it in there. Same thing, change it to heading, my fault. And then change the background to emphasis 2. I like emphasis 2 because it actually has color to it. So it looks nice. Looks appealing to the eye. We'll center it. We'll add another text box. Now in the text box, let's put our list in bullet form. Let's change the list. Actually, that's all. Alright, this ain't working. Let me just redo this. Alright, so it's going to be list in bulleted form. We are going to click on the little bullet button and it's going to give us a bulleted list. We'll put our first thing we learned, second thing we learned, and finally the third thing we learned. And that'll be that section. Now let's go and state at least one thing people should remember. Alright, so we'll copy that. We'll insert a new text box. We'll paste it in. It's going to be another header, so we're going to do all them formatting rules to make it a heading so it'll look a little bit better. Alright, now this should be a statement, and it's going to be in statement or sentence form. So you're going to kind of tell people, hey, you need to make sure you remember this from that chapter 1. The pictures, we will just add an image, go to search. We will search for I'm going to search for tech. You want to find something that relates to maybe the things that you have picked to remind people of or that they should remember, or you want to pick something that kind of relates to the 3 things you learned, or just pick images that relate. Alright, so we'll get our images inserted. Now let's move them around. That's just drag and drop. I'm going to put one right there, put one right there. Now you can resize it just like you can in Word or PowerPoint. Just drag one corner of it, and I'm going to make them like that. We'll click publish, so that way we know that it's saved, and that is our first page. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and continue on with troubleshooting technology. So I'll see you in that one.